My name is Vincenzo Maltese. I come from the University of Trento, and I work for under the Directorate General of the university. What do you want to know from me?
Right. There's a lot of talk in universities about using data and the value of data. What are universities doing wrong with the data that they've got?
Well, actually, I do believe that one of the problems in managing data is that there are a lot of units, administrative units and academic departments holding data, managing data, but they use it for their own purposes. There is a lot of potential to share this data, connect data with each other, make sense of this data and use it for many purposes. One of them is for communication, for instance. You can communicate what you are doing, what you are, what are your interests. But also there is a lot of potential in analyzing this data to get information from it. So for instance, you can get information about whether you are improving with respect to the previous year in terms of, I don't know, publications, in terms of funding, and as many other goals you can imagine. Because data really can provide a lot of information to the managers as well as to the community of researchers of a university.
I was at a conference recently in Amsterdam, and there an Italian university marketing man said he found using data a great way of arguing against the big guys making mistakes when they were launching new courses, particularly for the international market. Could you see that as one area where data is useful?
Well, actually, yes, we do have a lot of data about students, what they are doing, information about what students believe about courses and teachers and professors. And there is also a lot of data about the projects we manage, the publications that professors do, and by analyzing and connecting this data, we can get a lot of information from it. So for instance, one of the things that we are primarily doing is to create a website at the University of Trento, and for every single person of the university, academic side and administrative side, we have a summary of what we know about them, taken from all over the data sets that we are currently addressing. So for instance, we have the full list of publications, the full list of theses they managed, and also we can use this information for the so-called dashboards. So we can produce user-friendly graphs that people can interpret in order to understand whether they are improving or whether there is anything they are doing better than others. And they can take decisions over this data. The main problem, however, is how do you make sure that the data is correctly collected and connected with each other. So to take the right data, to treat it in the right way, especially now, you know, we have the GDPR for privacy. So we need to make sure that we use data properly. We inform our users and we treat it in a way by which all the users are aware of. And what is really important is not to force and pre-digest data in a way in which people can mislead information, for instance. It's important that people receive enough information such that on it they can have their own ideas. They can reflect on data and they can really take decisions over their own data.
Okay, well, thank you very much for talking to us and enjoy the rest of the conference.